Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a skill that's, honestly, just as important as your research, building that professional network that will absolutely define your academic career.
You know, it's the question every single graduate student asks themselves. And yeah, your research is critical, of course it is, but the real answer, it's often found outside the lab, outside the library, it's in the connections you make. So let's kick things off with a big why. With all the reading and writing you have to do, why should you dedicate your precious time to networking? Why does it matter so much?
Well, because getting involved in academic communities isn't just some extracurricular thing. It's where you get these incredible hands-on opportunities that directly build the skills you're going to need to really succeed.
And just look at how it sharpens every single tool in your academic toolkit. Co-authoring an article? Come on, that's not just a line on your resume. It makes you a better writer, a better thinker. Presenting at a conference forces you to get good at public speaking and telling a story with your data. It's all connected.
And this, right here, is the real result of networking. It's not just about shaking hands. It's about creating real, tangible things. A paper with your name on it, a presentation, a shared project. These are the things that officially welcome you into the conversation in your field. So you're probably thinking, okay, great, I'm sold, but how? How do I actually do it? Let's build out a practical toolkit with some real strategies for making these connections happen. We can really boil this all down into 3 core strategies. Just think of them as the pillars of your whole networking plan. First, you engage at events. Second, you build your digital presence. And third, you perfect your pitch. Let's take a look at each one. This is all about making technology work for you. Seriously, your online profile isn't just a static resume. You got to think of it as this dynamic, living space where you can share what you're working on, follow researchers you look up to, and connect with people way beyond your own university. Oh man, mastering your academic pitch is such a valuable skill. Whether you're standing by your poster at a conference or you just happen to bump into a professor in the hallway, being able to quickly and clearly explain the what, why, and how of your work means you're always ready to make a great impression. Okay, you've got your toolkit ready. Now let's get super specific. We're going to walk through the exact steps for reaching out to an established researcher, maybe someone whose work you really admire. I know, it can feel really intimidating, right? But trust me, this simple, repeatable process takes all the guesswork out of it. You just identify the right people, craft a message that actually gets their attention, and then you know exactly how to follow up without being annoying. This here is basically a perfect template. Just look at how every single piece is designed to be crystal clear and, really importantly, respectful of their time. The subject line tells them exactly what it's about. The intro is short and to the point, and you state exactly what you're hoping for. It's not a generic email blast, it's a thoughtful, professional request.
Building on that, it's just as important, maybe even more important, to know what not to do. A few little mistakes can slam a door shut before you even get a foot in.
I mean, the difference here is night and day. This is what separates a great connection from a totally missed opportunity. Always personalize your message. State your goal clearly, and please, be patient. Just don't use generic templates, don't be vague, and for the love of all that is holy, don't send a million follow-ups. It all comes down to being thoughtful.
Okay, let's bring this all home and turn these ideas into your personal action plan. How can you start using all this, like right now?
And I'm serious, this is not a rhetorical question. Take a second. Who is one specific researcher whose work just gets you excited? Got a name? Good. Now, using that email template we just looked at, go ahead and start drafting that message. At the end of the day, just remember that every connection is an opportunity. It's a chance to learn, to team up, to contribute something new. Your research is vital, but the bridges you build, they can take your work to places you can't even imagine. So ask yourself, who holds the other half of your next great idea? Go start building those bridges today.